Good evening, dear friends, and welcome to our Friday evening reflection. And we come in the name of love. We come to break bread together and to release healing love into one another and into the world, and to send love to those whose lives are in torment this evening, especially those living with Ebola and those who care for them. But first, we light a light for global peace and for interspiritual unity within the whole family of God. And if you have a candle handy, I would like you to light it with ours, so that together we form a circle of light around the whole family of God. Let us be still now, and let us use our gift of free will, invite, invoke, and call upon the diaphragmatic energies of the divine feminine and the divine masculine, the cosmic Christ and Magdalena. And we also invite the messengers of God, the angelic realm. Be still. And we light this light in the name of our beloved Father, Mother God, who creates life, in the name of the cosmic Christ, who loves life, and in the name of the Spirit, who is the fire of life, and in the name of Gaia, our Earth Mother, and Mother Mary, our Heavenly Mother, for both nurture the divine life within each child of God. And in the name of all faith traditions and none, for they too are the children of a loving God, albeit known by many names, our brothers and sisters. And I welcome you now to this table of love. Let us relax, be still, be still. And we begin with a series of beautiful prayers from the different faith traditions. And they come under the theme, God calls us home. And in Judaism, we read, the dust returns to the ground it came from, and the spirit returns to God who gave it. And in Christianity we read, let not your heart be troubled. Ye believe in God, believe also in me. In my Father's house are many mansions. If it were not so, I would have told you. I go to prepare a place for you. And if I go and prepare a place for you, I will come again and receive you unto myself, that where I am, there ye may be also. And in Islam we read, this is what was promised for you, for everyone who turned to God in sincere repentance, who kept his law, who feared God, most gracious unseen, and brought a heart turned in devotion to him. Enter ye therein in peace and security. This is a day of eternal life. There will be for them therein all that they wish, and more besides in our presence. And in Hinduism we read, the reward for a good deed performed in this world will be enjoyed in the next world, When one waters the roots of trees, fruits form at their branches. Wow. And in Buddhism, with those who, when the law has been well preached to them, follow the law, will pass over the dominion of death, however difficult to cross. And the Baha'i faith, the world beyond is as different from this world as this world is different from that of the child while still in the womb of its mother. When the soul attains the presence of God, it will assume the form that best befits its immortality and is worthy of its celestial habitation. Beautiful words. Let us reflect on those words, for those words were shared as an encouragement that we came from the Father, Mother, God, and we are here in this beautiful world, but it is not our eternal home. We are passing through. So I play this for you now, and I hope you enjoy Shiananong.
Peace be with you, oh my dear one. Peace be with you, precious child. Peace be with you, oh my dear ones. Peace be with you, precious child. Angels hover all about you. They protect you night and day. Angels hover all about you. They will guide you on your way. God is with you, oh my dear ones. God is with you, precious child. God is with you, oh my dear ones. God is with you, precious child. You are blessed and you are holy. Precious gift God gave to me. You are blessed and you are holy. You're an angel I can see. Peace be with you, oh my dear ones. Peace be with you, precious child. Peace be with you, oh my dear
Let us go on a short journey. Come with me through our local woodland. It is autumn. Trees are shedding their leaves, and as we walk on a carpet of leaves, we sense the freshness of this healing oasis. And just in the distance, there's a little brook with a simple little bridge crossing. But we decide to sit by the bridge, by the old oak tree. It is around noon. The sun is shining. Nature is rejoicing as she prepares to retreat and go into hibernation and conserve her energy and strength for spring. But as you sit by this beautiful oak tree, you feel weary, and suddenly you become aware of nature in the cathedral of God. Mother Earth welcomes you. She invites you to relax, to be still and come as you are. You are aware of her presence by the peace that's all around you. And you are relaxed now. You are still. And as you close your eyes, you become aware of the angels of the animal kingdom, the squirrels, the badger, the fox, the rabbits and the hares, even the birds singing in the trees. It is a peaceful place. And you're drawn to look at the bridge. There's a mist come over the bridge, but you are aware that there's someone standing on the bridge, and you can't clearly see them because of the soft mist created by the warmth of the noonday sun. And as the mist clears, you see the cosmic Christ with the divine feminine Magdalena. And they call you, come, let us cross this beautiful bridge, the rainbow bridge of love. And you visualize yourself going up towards the bridge and being escorted by the Christ and Magdalena, because on the other side, the mist reveals a beautiful place of crystals. There's a cave there, and everything seems to be glistening in it because it's catching the rays of the sun. And as you look in, you see the most exquisite crystals that you've ever seen before. And by this cave, there's an old tree stump. And Jesus invites you to sit with Magdalena. He takes your hand and he asks you quite directly, why are you troubled? You appear to be carrying the weight of the world. What ails you? And you share with him your disappointments, your anxieties, and that you've tried desperately hard to free yourself of worry, and you feel his love flowing through his hand as he holds your hand, and he says, trust me, I will release you of your fears and your worries, but first I just want you to take a nice deep in-breaths and breathe in the love of this oasis, a free gift from God to you. And as you breathe in, you become aware of the healing love from Christ to Magdalena for you. It refreshes your mind, your body and spirit, and in your out-breath, you release all your tensions and fears to the Christ. And as you breathe in again, you breathe in his profound love for you. And you hear him say to you, you are my beloved. I called you by name. You came. You crossed the bridge, leaving your worries behind, but you still held on to them. But now, our love is empowering you release and give them to Magdalena and let her bless each and every one of them and bring back to you positive light so that nothing negative is allowed in the cathedral of light. And you become aware that Magdalena takes your other hand, and you feel as if she's siphoning from you all these worries and fears that have weighed you down for years. And there's a lightness in your heart. There's a gentleness in your spirit. And for the first time in your life, you are beginning to sense that you are loved. Because so many that you have loved have abused your gift of love, even your gift of friendship. But here it's unconditional love. And you are loved. You are loved with a perfect love. Be still now and receive this healing love, eradicating the seedbed of worry from your mind, reprogramming your mind with positive light, a light that flushes all energies that are not of your highest good, that are not for your highest good, be siphoned away from you now by Magdalena's touch. And she reaches into her satchel and brings out a little jar that smells beautiful. And as she releases the lid of this jar, you get the fragrance of the spikenard, and instantly there's clarity. For Magdalena is now about to bless you with the spikenard, the same spikenard that she used on Jesus before his burial, before he was crucified. And she places the spikenard on your feet, and now on your hands, and now on your forehead, your third eye. Now takes both her hands and places them on your head over your crown chakra, and you can hear her say, I anoint you with the oils of gladness. Be at peace now. Take back your power and reclaim your divinity as a beloved of God. You are a child of God. And a deep peace comes over your mind, your body and spirit, allowing you to feel safe and loved. And now Jesus and Magdalena give you their blessing and say, next time you struggle so, call on us and we will come to you. But we have this to share with you before we go. Always remember the element of victory running through my plan for mankind. My power was first seen in subduing chaos and then in bringing man to the place where he could see and know the divine. My very appearance upon earth was a victory of love for you, love desiring the emptying of self in order to draw alongside my children. And you are my child, my beloved. Forces of darkness were confronted by that victory during my earthly life and were scattered. They staked everything upon the climax of the cross and were again defeated. And now, my child, in your own life, my victory is perpetuated. Even the smallest gain is an extension of my victory, which is always there to be used. In my kingdom of light lies truth, peace, affection, generosity, wisdom. In the opposing realm lie fear, error, impulses of aggression, all the seeds of human unhappiness. In spiritual warfare, you are privileged to be my servant, equipped with my weapons. And in Luke 24, verse 49, we read, given power from heaven. You have been given your power back, and now you are invited to be still and reclaim your divinity as a child of love, a child of God. Be still. And now you visualize peace in your life. And suddenly you open your eyes, you're back to where you were. The mist has gone, as has Jesus the Christ and Magdalena. But interestingly, all around you, the animals and creatures of the forest have come to protect you. And you are safe. And now, as you take your first step out from that sacred space through the woodland, you return to where you are and you give thanks to God. You give thanks for this precious experience of receiving the healing touch of the Christ and Magdalena. There is now balance of both the masculine and feminine energies of God. And that allows you to experience that inner peace of God. And you are at peace. You've become that peace. And now we say the blessings of heaven, the blessings of earth, the blessings of sea and sky, on all those whom we love. We give the gifts of heaven, the gifts of earth, the gifts of sea and sky. Be at peace, O beloved of God. And now we blow out our candle. We blow peace to one another, and together we blow peace to the world. And we say, Namaste. Shalom, Inshallah Paxet Bonum, Om Shanti, Solo di Caritas, Salam Alaikum, and may the peace of your God reawaken in your heart an awareness of the I Am presence within you, allowing you to discern your soul's purpose of why you incarnated in this life. Embrace your divinity. Embrace all that you are. Thank you for joining me. God bless you. Be strong.